dolls and guys, welcome to my channel on inner transformation, poetry and fabric art. It's a nice sunny winter's day. It stopped raining here in Cape Town, South Africa, but it's still quite chilly. Today I want to read another of my poems that I wrote about the other side and another dimension. I recently posted at the Beyond, and I wrote a similar poem called At the Edge. Now these are old poems. In that I wrote it not recently, but some time ago, and some of them I wrote about 10 years ago. But of course I didn't have a YouTube channel then, so I didn't read them to you then. At the time that I wrote these poems, although I wrote it and some of them were channeled, I didn't fully comprehend what other dimensions were, and I didn't clearly grasp what goes on in other dimensions in the way that I can understand it today, and in the way that I'm able to grasp dimensional life now. So when I was going through my poems, I found that I more clearly understood what I was actually writing, and that many of them now, it seemed to me, they were channeled from another part of my beingness, and I find that really fascinating. I hope some people that are interested in assisting Gaia, our planet, move into the fifth dimension are enjoying these poems. This one, At the Edge, I wrote while I was working in Parliament during some breaks that I had there, and a lot of the images I got from politicians and ministers of state that I was working with, and the images in and around the South African Parliament. And this one, At the Edge, although it's about another dimension and another dimensional reality, the images and the visions were actually absorbed from very material life. So this one starts, for example, with the color red, and when I wrote down the first verse, the vision I grasped from the red carpet that was laid down past my office into the National Assembly for a very important president from another country that came to address the South African Parliament. And I posted this on my poetry site on Poetry Soup, where I mentioned that the prince in the poem is actually the vision that I absorbed from him. He was actually a minister of state that I was liaising with about his legislation that he wanted to push through Parliament very quickly for some or other reason at that time. That's the explanation for this poem. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. It encourages me to keep posting, and hopefully you people that are interested or working on the inner transformation process are able to absorb some of the lessons from my tips and the poems. At the edge. Red velvet, I step into the abyss if I choose. I see crystal clear at the edge, ancient cries of turmoil, grips of control, men being boys, boys being men. On the other side of the edge, white eagles fly to the right or in circles. Owls hoot as they please. Silver stars beckon endlessly. A prince leans from his window frame, overlooking the sea ruled by Poseidon of wondrous waves and spuming waves, searching for Circe with a Venus lock, crossed legs in black socks, eyes twinkling enticement, fear barely perceived. At the edge of the world, suns are rounded rainbows, cries of hunger rise and die, the selfish giving crumbs with eyes longing to arrive here too, while Buddhists sip tea from golden cups. Here, you fall so deep and speak to Zeus, if he wants to reply. Transplant minds and let thoughts fly into blank cells. Broaden eternity if you wish. Jump back into black or forward to seek the flint which carries you round and about. At the edge, it is dangerously exciting in the moment. Nothing else, nothing more in the moment at the edge.